we are back. This group has been horrible. I mean, yeah, this summoner has been just running around willy-nilly, wasting a bunch of the pawns. So we're on floor 48 right now. Going to floor 49 with a couple of buffs in our favor. Any negative buffs we can remove, but we're going straight for the last boss. Yep. So, here we are. Let's to make sure that I didn't end up in a similar situation as last time, I rolled as my white mage. White mage has got some really cool abilities post 50. And great. Great, great, great. Look, there's a silver chest and they're avoiding it. Ooh. That's plus. Oh, goody. Okay. We got some things explored. Let's go and explore here, see if this is worth doing. Nope, not worth doing. And they're going to do it anyway. Really? Okay. I suppose. This has been a harrowing trial. Oh look, a useless pawn. Phoenix down. Well, we'll have 10 minutes to fight the boss. Or not. What the hell? This is... Oh, what the hell? Okay. Wow. Crap. Joy. See, this is basically what we've been dealing with is... people running off and doing stupid things. Specifically, this fucking summoner. It's like there's absolutely no reason to be in here. Well, let's wander around and trip all the traps in here. Okay, you're gonna hit that. It's gonna be... I will use one of steel. And we can use that. Okay, let me go up. Okay. So for last boss, before somebody face pulls, I'm going to be in full healer mode. So let's, yeah, use the lovely. Let's focus target just so I know. Yay. We might actually clear it this time. Doing good. Okay. Let's just size that one. Cold feet. Let's get regen back up. In health. This is a nice little dance. I'm staying full heal mode just because somebody might do something stupid. You might have the ads that show up. There's a limit break. Black honeymoon. Yeah, we did it. Didn't expect to do it with these guys, but we took care of it. And of course the sound is off. So you're just listening to my voice and no sounds, which kind of sucks. And who is this? Obviously it's her, but... Oh, Sav, so good to see you. I've started as a new adventurer, just as I promised. Would that Avir could see me now. But How did I come to be in this place? I remember falling and a robed figure. Yeah, that's the one from Tamtar Deepcraft. Oh goody, what's this? Please be. It's a ring, not shards. Lovely. So I found that the shards are randomly contained in chests, and they're rare. I've seen one drop all day. I've been running this all day. Alright. Yeah, Rebirth gets the... for that one. Let's turn the sound on. Okay, let's see what our reward is. Oh, we get a pot shard for completing it. 50 poetics. Damn. That's a lot of... Is this related or is this low level? The Wood Whaler is convinced he knows you and has heard your name somewhere before. I say, aren't you the adventurer who's been exploring the Palace of the Dead? Sav, isn't it? You've caused quite a stir among the men. Indeed, everyone in the Shroud speaks of your daring, some more favorably than others. You see, there's this Lullafell who came to Bushkaran's druthers a few days past. He practically lives in the tavern now. Always deep in his cups, muttering about dead friends and vengeful spirits. He mentioned your name amidst his ramblings. Several times, in fact. We usually pay no mind to drunkards at the tavern, but to be frank, he's become something of a nuisance. Perhaps you could speak with him. If the gods are good, you'll catch him in a moment of sobriety. Okay. Pot chart, yep. One more random item to clog up my inventory. Why can't they do this? Alright. So likely going to be finishing up this quest here. And this will be the end of everything. Do I recognize you? Barkeep, another bottle. The strong stuff this time. How's a man to drown his troubles in this, tepid piss you call ale? I said, huh? Sav? That the gods would, deliver you to me a third time? If anyone can help me, surely it's you. After our ordeal in the Tamtar Deepcraft, I tried to return home, but it's no use. Try as I might, I cannot stop thinking about her. About Etta. You saw her? When? Where? This is her engagement ring. I'd recognize that design anywhere. She would always keep this in her breast pocket for fear it would get dirty on her outings. Strange that it would find its way back to you. Back to this place. I realize this is sudden, but would you accompany me to the bridge just outside? I'd like you to help me with something. I really hate this guy. Wow, that gave me half a level. Thank you for coming. I thought my heart would burst from my chest when I laid eyes on that ring. Would that I could forget the horrors of that damnable crypt. Seems best I can do is drown them in ale. Sigh. Perhaps this is punishment for the way we treated her. Every night when I close my eyes, I can still see them. Edda with her ghastly grin, and that abomination she dared to call a Veer. The dream is always the same. We wish to return home, they tell me. I fear if I don't grant this request, they will haunt me till my dying day. My first thought was to hold a small remembrance service of sorts, to honor them. Then I asked myself, what good would that do without bodies, or even a keepsake? Then I remembered the engagement rings, a symbol of their innocence and purity, of a time before this calamity befell them. With those in hand, I could do my part and put their souls to rest. Of course, that would have meant returning to that awful place to seek out and retrieve the ring from her. Ew. I cursed myself for running away the last time we met. If I had stayed with you at my side, perhaps I could have found the courage to try. Yet fate has conspired to bring you here, and with Edda's ring. Now we need only find a Veers to complete the set. Now I know what you're thinking, and no, I will not ask you to accompany me back into the Tamtar Deepcroft. Thankfully, that won't be necessary. You see, the night before the fateful foray into the Deepcroft, Veer and I went to the Druthers, perhaps one too many drinks. We stumbled outside in a drunken stupor, and it was here that he fell into the river. We thought it hysterical, that is, until we realized that not only were his gauntlets missing, but his ring as well. How the hell do you lose your gauntlets falling into a river? There was no use searching for it in the dark, so we decided to return at first light. But alas, we never found it. Edda could never know. Now I would make things right. To do that, we must retrieve Avir's ring. Come, I very much doubt these shallow waters would carry his gauntlets far. They suck at looking around. You find a pair of old rusted gauntlets. A cursory shake dislodges a dull ring from within. You found his gauntlets? Truly? What of the ring? Please tell me it was still inside. Yes, this is it. Now all that remains is to find a place where we might lay their rings, and hopefully their spirits to rest. Perhaps Limsa Lominsa. It was, after all, where we all met. What could be better than a beautiful view of the maritime city, where their love first blossomed? I can think of no better place than Summerford. Please meet me near the top of the skylift. I know a nice little spot with a beautiful view of Limsa. Yeah, that's not a bad view. Would you look at that? It brings back such fond memories. Now let us offer up our prayers to the dearly departed. Even in death they suffered together. Down there in the dark, Avir, Etta, I pray you sleep, and finally know true peace. And with that, I believe we're finished here. Already I can feel a great weight has been lifted from my mind. Perhaps I might even enjoy a good night's rest. Words cannot express my gratitude, Sav. You've seen me through much, and shown me what it means to be an adventurer. Our party lacked unity, and paid dearly for it. No one should suffer as they did, and I will do all I can to see other would-be heroes do not succumb to such fate. Thank you. It's actually rather cool that they took a storyline started with the original release of A Realm Reborn and completed it. I don't know many games that have a storyline that continues through multiple expansions. Alright, well, thank you for watching if you are watching this, and you all have a wonderful night. This was the storyline for the Palace of the Dead, beginning to end in 2 sections. Have a great night.